In this video, you are going to learn about Typedef. Typedef is called as a type definition. Typedef is called as a type definition. So the Typedef keyword allows the user to specify the new name for existing data type. Already we have different data types like int, float, char, yes or no? So whenever you want to make new name to the data type, you have to use typedef. That is called a type definition. So which is a keyword allows the user to specify new name for the existing data type. Already we have some different existing data types. Maybe primitive data types, some user defined data types, some different data types. For all those data types, you are going to be give the new name whenever you want to use new name. That is. So here existing data type may be either primitive or maybe user defined data type. Here we are going to be changed with a keyword called as a type def, which is called as a type definition. So for example, let us look this type def. So when you are going to use type def, whenever you want to change the new name, so type def, already existing data type is what? Int. That is going to be changed as integer. You are changing as a integer. In previously, how you are giving like int x y comma z, etc. But here you want to give the same data items by using a name called as an integer. But in C language, no integer. But you want to change this int data type as an integer. At the time we are going to use type def space int, it is existing data type, and you are giving new data type name. That is the type def specification to change the existing data type into the new name. Similarly, another example, type def. What is the use of this type def? Which is allow the user to specify the new name for the existing data type. What is the existing data type here? Char. The char is going to be changed as gender. You are going to change as a gender. So after type defing this specification, then automatically is called gender equal to x equal to f, y equal to m. So female or male. So instead of using char, you are using what? Gender. Why use gender? It is a meaningful name for specifying the gender of a person. So you are going to be change char data type as a gender. For making this, you are going to use type def. Similarly, the other kind of specification is type def char string of 10. So char can be named as string of 10. So here, that is whenever you refer string, then automatically that is going to refer the char of 10. So here, whenever you want to change the existing data type into the new name, you can use type def. So it does not create any new data type. Only just it is adding the new name for the existing data type. So similar, look this example, type def struct, type def struct. So the struct can be renamed as what? Complex. That renamed as complex. So all these variable names can be referred as a with complex k. So similar to the type def is nothing but a changing the name. So look this program, type def simple program, type def struct already complex. So complex k. So whenever you want to refer any variable, k dot real, k dot img, etc. So here it is the data type float. You no need to bother about that. You are referring this name with the new name called as a complex k. That is the specification. So next concept is bit fields. In C language, bits are manipulated into ways. What is bit? A bit is a binary digit. Bit is a binary digit. So these bit fields can be manipulated in two ways. One is the implementation of bitwise operators. Next, utilization of bit fields within the structure. Bit fields within the structure. So in C language, bits are manipulated in two ways. Implementation of bitwise operators, utilization of bit fields within the structure. So here, what are the operators? What are the operators? Already we discussed these operators. So, AND, that is called as a bitwise AND. OR, bitwise OR. Next one is bitwise exclusive OR. One's complement. Already we discussed this. Next one left shift. Next one is the right shift. Already we discussed all these operators. Yes or no? So, here utilization of bit fields within the structure, how you can be utilized. This bit fields utilization within the structure allows the bit fields to hold the data items and here pack several data items in a single word of memory. So here we are going to be declare the structure in a similar way. So here it is going to be specified with the assignment operator, that is like this. So here int x colon 5, I colon 4, z colon 5. So here always you need to be declare the variables in this way, that is bit field specifications. So simple example of this program, the same example we are going to refer this. Next very important concept is self-referential structure. A structure in which at least one of that refers the same structure type is referred as a self-referential structure. Self-referential structure. So the structure, this structure is going to refer the other structure. So the here at least it is going to refer the same structure type is called as a self-referential structure. So this is the structure. Here this structure is going to refer the other structure. So example struct list int info struct list of the link. So that is it is the another structure. It is the another structure. So which is going to referring this structure, self-referential structure. Next one is union. Union is also user-defined data type. It's similar to the structure, but it is a collection of non-homogeneous. Same, similar to the structure only. What is the definition of structure? It is a non-homogeneous or heterogeneous or different data elements. Can be put together with common name. Similar to structure only, union also. So same thing, but only the difference is while reserving the space, only difference. Similar to the structure union tag, their structure tag, their union tag. Similar to that. So here also the same union account, their structure account. Here we have the three data types. Here memory allocated for the union only at the time of creating union variable. But whereas in structure, not creating. While the variable can be used, then it can be used. So here it is going to occupy the 10 bytes. How 10 bytes? So int occupies 2 bytes, float is going to occupy, this is 2, this is 4, this is 10. How it is 10? Char is nothing but a 1 byte. How many characters here? 10 characters. So 1 into 10 equal to 10 bytes. So here this is going to be reserve the space in the form of 10 bytes only. But whereas if it is the structure, it is going to be specified 10, 4 plus 4, 14 plus 2, 16. But here it is specifying only 10 bytes only. So let us look this example. Struct. This is the structure, simple structure example. This is the simple structure. Here struct AMP, char of x. Char is nothing but 1 byte. This is 1. Float. This is 4. Got 1 plus 4 is nothing but how much? It is going to mark by 5 bytes. But whereas union, here char is nothing but a 1, float is nothing but a 4. But in union, whatever the largest data item here, that can be, memory can be allocated for this one only. For this one only, memory going to allocate. Here, how many bytes? It is 4 bytes. So here, For both x and y variable, it can be reserve the space commonly as 4 bytes, but whereas in structure, each data element can be separately allocates. So here, the structure variable allocate the memory in separate locations, but whereas union allocate the storage equal to the largest one. What is the largest one here? Float y. Float y. That is specification. The simple example of union similar to the structure only. Same program, instead of struct, here we are using union. So these are the key differences of this structure and union. So keyword struct is used to define the structure. Similarly, keyword union is used to define a union. When a variable is associated with the structure, the compiler allocates the memory for each member. Here, when variable is associated with union, the compiler allocates the memory by the considering size of the largest memory. But whereas in structure, here it need not to be considered largest one. Only thing is, whatever the data item it has, it is going to be assigned. Here each memory with the structure is assigned with the unique storage location. But here memory allocated is shared by the individual members. It can be shared, but here it is not shareable. Here the address of each member will be in ascending order. But here address is same for all the members. Why? Because here it is using the same storage location. Here altering the variable member will not affect the other member structure. If you change any data item, it will not affect. Why? Because each one is different. But altering the variable of any member will alter the other values also. Next, individual member can be accessed at a time. Here only one member can be accessed at a time. Why? Because here all the variables commonly shares the same memory location. Several members of structure can initialize at once. But here only first member of union can be initialized. Why? Because simple change is in union, which is going to allocate the memory for the largest one. In structure, individually it can be allocates the memory. So it is a simple program. Look this here, struct and union. Same data items, but here is the structure. It is the union. So how much memory it is going to? According to our specification, char. This is 1. This is 2. This is 4. Double. This is going to be 4. Got a 4, 4, 8, 10, 11. It is going to occupy 11. So here it is 1, it is 2, it is 4, it is 4. But what is the largest one? Either float or double. So which is going to be specified 4 only. So here this answer is 4. This is 11. This is 11. So here it is going to be occupy all the specified. So union may be member of a structure and structure may be member of a union. But these concepts referred as a union of structure or structure of unions. So you can place union as within the structure or maybe within the union. Only difference is the memory reference specification. Memory reference specification. So next one is enumeration types. It is a user defined data type. Here these data items whose values may be any member of symbolically declared set of values called as a enumeration. Enumeration, that is can be referred as enum. That can be referred as a enum. Similar to the structure declaration. So here enumeration memory is assigned with an integer value of by the compiler. Default member given with the value 0, member 2 given with the 1, member 3 given with the 3, and so on. So by adding 1 to the previous member value, enumeration. So here which is whose values may be any member of a symbolically declared set of values. First member can be given with 0, next member can be given with the 1, next member can be given with the, and so on the values. By adding simple 1 1 1 is going to be added. So enumeration days, first one is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and so on. So here we are going to be defined once this defining corresponding enumeration variables can be created as variable 1, variable 2, and so on, variable end. Enum day start and end. Starting is the Monday, ending is the Sunday. That is same kind of program. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That is. So thank you. If you have any doubts, please feel free contact me. I will explain in detail.